if you're struggling to have performance conversations with your employees. Give me a few minutes, and I'm going to show you how to stop putting them off by acknowledging your employees first. And if you want my whole system, comment or message me acknowledgement, and I'll get it over to you. So why are performance conversations so hard with employees? I think there's two reasons. First of all, there's no communicated or written down standard that the employees are trying to meet. And second of all, their acknowledgement tank is empty. If all we do is go around and telling people what they're doing wrong, they're not going to feel very good about themselves. So we need to build them up. And we do that by acknowledging them. Employees have an acknowledgement tank. Every day they're getting deposits and they're getting withdrawals. They're getting deposits by what employees or customers or clients or other people are telling them, and they're getting withdrawals when they feel like they're not living up to the standard or they're making mistakes. Oftentimes their tank is so low because they're getting a lot more withdrawals than deposits. So here's what you can do instead. First of all, create agreed upon performance standards. Next, start acknowledging your employees, their behaviors and their attitudes. And I use the IDI method. It's identify, detail, and impact. The first thing you want to do is identify what you're acknowledging them for, and that's usually behaviors, attitudes, or actions. Then you want to go into detail, and the detail is often the amount of effort you see them putting forth. If you see an employee and you see them struggling to do a certain task or have a certain attitude or demonstrate a certain core value, once you see them change, that's what you want to acknowledge them on. And you want to point out, employee, I've seen you. I know how hard it is to do X, and I see that you're doing it now. And I just want to acknowledge you for that. And lastly, you want to talk about the impact on the giver of the acknowledgement, the impact on the receiver of the acknowledgement, and the impact on the team, the project, or company. Thanks for your willingness to step out in meetings and voice your concerns, which I know has been a really big challenge for you. Now we're getting to hear a perspective that we didn't have before, and I think our team is going to be more collaborative and our business is going to grow thanks to your efforts. When you build a culture of acknowledging the attitudes, behaviors, and actions of your employees, they will feel seen and appreciated and become way more engaged and excited to work for you. And then when difficult conversations need to take place, their acknowledgement tank isn't on E. The employees will be more receptive to what needs to be corrected, and you can get back to growing your company. Once again, if you want my entire system on how to acknowledge employees using the IDI method, just message or comment acknowledgement and I'll get it over to you.